Work at a Pizza Place. It's a game that pretty much every single Roblox user has played, and if you haven't, what are you doing? It's a relatively simple game. Just take up some orders, slap together some dough, cheese, and toppings, put that baby in the microwave, hit someone into the oven with a snowball, box the pizza up, and deliver it to the house, hopefully all in one piece. You can also become a supplier to supply the much needed supplies to the now supplied pizzeria, or just make a giant mess. Your choice. There's also a bunch of hidden Easter eggs, like these 3 islands, a treasure chest, the Krusty Krab, and a dead man. What's not to love? Now, I remember seeing this game all the way back in 2016, and the little 8-year-old Blaze was just amazed when watching DMTM making pizzas, decorating his house, and exploring the various islands. I knew that I had to play it, but only how? I knew what Roblox was, but I didn't know it was free, and little old me was pretty broke back then. I still am, by the way. That's why I'm just sitting here being useless instead of going out and getting a pizza. But it was then that my cousin told me that Roblox was free to play, and I immediately waited for my dad to help me make an account weeks later on May 24th, 2016. And that's when I finally played Natural Disaster for the first time. Hey, when do we get to the point? But then I played Work at a Pizza Place, and working in Builder Brothers Pizza for the first time, making the pizzas, driving around the map, becoming the manager, swimming in the ocean, all while being serenaded by that relaxing background music, it was just magical. A couple months later, in December of 2016, I loaded back into the game, only to find that the pizzeria I knew and loved was now decorated head to toe with Christmas decorations. And of course, the most nostalgic Roblox music was playing right in the background, where I heard it for the first time. Then, on December 5th, 2016, I recorded my second ever video on YouTube, walking around the Christmas-themed pizza-filled world with awe and wonder. But also somehow utilizing some special telekinetic powers to make this car get shot up into the stratosphere. I kept this precious memory of playing Work at a Pizza Place in the back of my mind ever since. And thus, it's become a yearly tradition of mine to play it every single Christmas.
Whoa!
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything is fine, guys. And the jump wave.
Blaze, you should buy Neon Time. These for Christmas.
Please. I'm broke!
We need cashiers. We need
There you go.
cashiers. We're running out of time.
The money.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
$5,661. And the fashion.
There is just
Get in the
one
truck.
thing I
Neon
need.
Time. Someone buy it for Blaze.
Everything is fine.
Uh-oh.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Neon Time. So
Guys,
I
someone
make some
buy Neon Time
extra
for
cash.
Blaze.
Big Glitch-a-tron 5,000. Do this. It's fine. Okay, guys, I might have glitched into the back room and the around town.
Ah! It's in the kitchen. Oh.
What? Yo, hey Sega, how's it going? Dude, this is what I call a direct shipment. But why is this? Why is it that I desire to play the same game over and over, again and again, just because I had some good memories in the past? In fact, why does literally everyone in the past couple years crave the nostalgic past? I mean, seriously, just go on YouTube for a couple seconds and you'll see countless videos targeted towards the precious allure of the past. Videos like, "Tomorrow You'll Feel Better," or "2013 was 11 years ago," are scattered all throughout YouTube. Why? Why do we so desperately just want to go back to when we were younger, where things only seemed like they were better? Why is it that I want to keep playing Work at a Pizza Place every Christmas, listening to the old nostalgic Christmas music, just so that I can attempt to replicate the same feelings of childhood awe and wonder I had back then? Even though I can't. Even though I know it's not going to feel the same way. Even though I know it's not going to feel the exact same way ever again. And on reflection, were things really that better? Or are we just looking to the past with rose-tinted glasses? Looking back like the past was so perfect, so much better than it is now, even though it also had a ton of issues. I mean, it's not just me who's made videos on how old Roblox was better and how new Roblox is just so much worse. Yeah, of course, current day Roblox has a lot of issues, there's no doubt about that, but old Roblox also had a ton of issues as well. Like, for example, the moderation system was still terrible back then, like it is now. We just never noticed it because we were younger, and we still don't notice it because of the blinding haze that nostalgia puts on everything in the past. Also, compared to older Roblox, newer Roblox has a lot more higher quality games. But we don't think about the quality of the games. We just think of the great and emotional memories we got from old Roblox, old Minecraft, or whatever brought you childhood joy in the past, and it creates a manufactured sense of superiority that makes us hate the present day. Seriously, why do we do this? Why does it seem like an entire generation is begging for a way to go back to the past? Why do we all do this? Why do I do this? Now, it would be impossible for me to answer this for everyone. Each person experiences nostalgia because of their different and unique past experiences, so we all feel nostalgia for different things and reasons. But what I do know is that it's easy to find solace in the known and fear the unknown. The future is scary, and our past experiences are not. It's easy for me to cower in those past memories of work at a pizza place and day in TDM. It's not easy, however, to think of the unknown possibilities that might occur in the future years. I'd sometimes just rather look to the past, where I know I'm going to find something happy, whether that be work at a pizza place, old Roblox in general, or otherwise. Nostalgia can also be used as a blanket for the present as well. I mean, why do you think that literally everyone during the pandemic went back to watch their old favorite childhood YouTubers? It helped us feel joyous and warm feelings of the past to distract us from the not so good present day. We rather just pretend that we're still living in those good years instead of living in the now where everything seems to be going downhill. What's important to understand though is that nostalgia is a double-edged sword. Yeah, it feels good when you're thinking of those warm and cuddly past memories, attempting to relive parts of them today by watching those old videos or playing those old games, but then you remember that you can't go back, and that the time in your life that you're thinking about can never truly be replicated, and that it's gone forever. And that's when nostalgia stabs you in the back. You realize that you're no longer that happy person that you used to be, and the impossible dream of going back to the past, where everything seems so much more innocent, so easy, so amazing, is actually just that, impossible. That's the evil of nostalgia. It provides you with a false sense of happiness and joy, only to end up making you feel more depressed by reminding you that it's all over. Although, I'm not saying that you have to avoid nostalgia at all costs. And I'm not making this video because I'm a shining example of how to fight back against nostalgia. I'm not. I've made countless videos that have appealed to nostalgia, including this one, and I know for a fact that I'll continue to give into nostalgia in the future. And I'll continue to play Work at a Pizza Place every Christmas, and I'll continue to watch those old Dan TDM videos, and I'll continue reliving the past. Why? Because sometimes it's just nice to relive the past and re-experience those old things that used to make your younger self happy. And truthfully, is there anything inherently wrong with that? Sometimes it's just pleasant to leave the present behind and live in the fiction of nostalgia. Just for a little bit, just for a little while, and let those past experiences give you joy once again. What we all have to remember though is that there's a limit to everything. Don't let nostalgia consume you to the point where it's the only thing you ever live for. The point where everything in the present world just seems to be getting increasingly terrible and that the past now becomes your present. Because that is when nostalgia will trap you. In a world filled with negativity, it's easy to find joy in appeals to the past, watching those old nostalgic videos, or playing those old nostalgic games. But it's also as easy to let it distract you from your current life and the future. Nostalgia is like water. It's perfectly healthy to drink it, but taken too much, and you'll drown in it. There's so much positivity in the present world. We just have to stop focusing on the past and look for it. So, this Christmas, let's take our eyes off the nostalgia just for a little bit, and let's try to find one good thing about the present day. I know it seems like time is flying by, especially during the pandemic, but I think if you stop and take the time to look, you'll find there's a lot of hidden positivity in this world. Merry Christmas. Now, I'm gonna go see if I can find some coins dropped on the ground so I can buy myself a pizza over there. So, have a good day, guys.